And that looks like a happy thing.
Oh, what is that?
I sat down on myself.
It is pretty windy. Knee. So it is Guernsey. Say it again. Guernsey. No, I'm all right with the water. Try to stay away from the carbonated stuff for this.
Yeah, burping into the mic and everything. You got any diet, anything?
I don't.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't.
All right, Fred, let's get the party started.
Yeah, I was only there about an hour and a half. A quarter after 3 to about quarter to 5.
Come on, right there. All right. All right, Eric, do we want to do an opening right now? All right, and 5, 4.
If I can get the visiting team.
Good afternoon and welcome to Cameron Stadium for the second annual Ed Guernsey Bangor Youth Football Game. Today features 4 teams in our first game. It is the JV level. It is the Varney GMC Cardinals partnering up with the Bangor Youth Football Giants, the Quality Jeweler Lions, and the Fairmount Market Cowboys. Let's turn things over here to our PA announcer, Fred Lauer, as he introduces the teams and the things for the rest of this day in this first game.
In a little bit, I'll be introducing all the players. I want to recognize our sponsors. We have the Varney GMC Cardinals, Fairmount Market Cowboys, the Quality Jeweler Lions, and if anybody has anybody that would like to sponsor a team, we need one more sponsor for next year. So if you know anybody that would like any company or any group of people like to sponsor a team, just let me know. At this time, I'd like to introduce the players. We're going to start with, for the Bangor Youth Football Giants, number 1, Dalton Buck. Fairmount Market Cowboys, number 1, Gary Farnham. Bangor Youth Football Giants, Ryan Moore, number 8. Quality Jeweler Lions, number 2, Kyle McHugh. I know I'm going to get mixed up, so I'm just going to change and go right down the order. Okay. For the Cardinals, number 4, Ryan Boudreau. For the Lions, number 12, Keith Gershik. For the Cardinals, number 16, Parker Smith. For the Lions, number 36, Jeffrey Lewis. For the Cardinals, number 19, Cam Cota. For the Lions, number 42, Colin Glencross. Cardinals, number 28, Carson Atherley. For the Lions, number 46, Oliver Higgins. For the Cardinals, number 30, Ando Detour. For the Lions, number 59, Zach Leclerc. For the Cardinals, number 40, Ethan Dorman. For the Lions, number 64, Griffin Marshall. For the Cardinals, number 42, Brennan Corliss. For the Lions, number 66, Brandon Kelly. For the Cardinals, number 56, Eric Fish. For the Lions, number 68, Drew Gardner. For the Cardinals, number 82, Derek Fournier. For the Lions, number 70, Ben Cretin. For the Giants, number 92, Jacob Oliver. For the Lions, number 79, Colin McMillan. For the Giants, number 18, Jack Babbage. For the Lions, number 90, Ben Berry. For the Giants, number 22, Brandon Page. For the Cowboys, number 2, Sean Welch. For the Giants, number 24, Dylan Foster. For the Cowboys, number 9, Jared Willett. For the Giants, number 26, Jordan Cruz. For the Cowboys, number 28, Blake Kenny. For the Giants, number 30, Nicholas Moore. For the Cowboys, number 34, Dane Johnson. For the Giants, number 36, Joe Brosna. For the Cowboys, number 51, Jared Desjardins. For the Giants, number 40, Dominic Rosenau. And I don't think he was here today. He had an appendix or something. Number 54, Seth Pomeroy. For the Cowboys, number 59, Josh Clement. For the Cowboys are the Giants, number 55, Fraser McCoy. For the Cowboys, number 67, Mason Hartley. He's not here. Okay. For the Giants, number 92, Austin Lufkin. For the Cowboys, number 78, Gregory Johnson. He's not here. Raekwon Norwood. Who done this? 56. Oh, Brandon Rios. I'm sorry. Go, Brandon. Okay, our coaches are for the Cardinals, Sean Detour and Andy Boudreau. For the Giants, Scott Scripture, Jim Moore. For the home team, the coach Jason Lewis, Sonny Sinclair, Doug Morris, and Marcus Burpee.
And there you have our starting lineup for the first game of 2 here for Bangor Youth Football. At this time, their players are going to head out to the field for the playing of our national anthem.
Players, you want to remove your helmets, please? Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we request the gentlemen remove their helmet hats. Stand, we'll play the national anthem.
And there you have our national anthem as we get set for our first of 2 games here for Bangor Youth Football. Our first game is the Varney GMC Cardinals teaming with the Bangor Youth Football Giants to take on the Quality Jeweler Lions and the Fairmount Market Cowboys. Now a combination of teams combined in this one. The teams that finished first and fourth will be set for one team, and the teams that finished second and third will be on the other. Coaches for both teams, first for the Varney GMC Cardinals, coached by Sean Detour and Andy Boudreau. The Bangor Youth Football Giants, coached by Scott Scripture and Jim Moore. Quality Jeweler Lions, coached by Jason Lewis and Sonny LeClaire. And the Fairmount Market Cowboys, coached by Doug Morris and Marcus Burpee. Want to thank Page Employment for making this possible today. Need employees? Need a job with no fees? Give Page a call at 991-9615, as well as Seaboard Security for finding uniformed security officers to all Maine companies. And Quality Jewelers for all your fine quality jewelry needs, located in downtown Bangor. And as you get a look right there of the Quality Jeweler Lions and the Fairmount Market Cowboys.
Hey, Scott Farnham, go over and replace Kyle over on the chains.
As we get set for this one, we'll see which team will start with the ball here on the 30-yard line. It's looking like it could possibly be the Varney GMC Cardinals and the Bangor Youth Football Giants. Or could be the other team. Hard to tell. Alongside Adam Haney here, alongside with Steve Estes. And Steve, this is your first Bangor Youth Football game.
Yes, it is. I'm looking forward to seeing some nice action, some lots of exciting things going on with these Varney GMC Cardinals partnering with the Bangor Youth Football Giants. against the Quality Jewelers Lions and the Fairmount Market Cowboys. Of course, slightly different rules with youth football as opposed to high school football. Of course, we see where the ball is spotted. We're not going to have a kickoff, I understand. And we've got shorter quarters. We've got 8-minute quarters as opposed to the 10-minute quarters that you see in high school football. So the action is going to be a little quick, and we'll get right to it.
Now the Bangor Youth Football Giants are in white with blue lettering, and the Cardinals are in white with red lettering. It will be the Lions and the Cowboys starting with the ball first. We'll set your starters here in a few moments. The snap is a handoff, and it's a flea flicker back to the quarterback, which is going to be Jeffrey Lewis, and Lewis is going to be tackled on the play. So Lewis is your quarterback. He is number 36 for the Quality Jeweler Lions.
It looks like we got about a yard on the, or got a good 5 or 6 yards on the play. We're going to have second down coming right up. And again, the furious action has already started.
So Bangor Youth Football here, the second annual Ed Gerdsney games, as they come back up to the line. And as the snap, it's going to be a pitch. A good run there up the middle, picking up a few yards. Is going to be number 34. That's Dane Johnson, and he plays for the Cowboys. So a good defensive stop there made by, the Cardinals and the Giants. It will be a little tough to get things going here, but don't worry, we will get everything all sorted out for you.
That's right. We'll drop in the names of our athletes as they come up and as we can. Got a little backwards on the other side of the ball on that last play. It was actually a loss of 6 yards, but he managed to get back about 4. So now we've got third down and about 12 and a half to go.
So now Lewis back under center now for the Lions. Handoff is going to be to Johnson again along the far side. He muscles forward for a gain of about 4 on the play. Tackle there going to be made by the Cardinals, and that's going to be number 16, Parker Smith, getting up as Smith makes the tackle on Johnson. So Johnson picking up his second carry of the game, and now we're looking at a 4th and 13, and we'll see what they decide to do here. I imagine they're going to end up just going for it. I don't think there's a punting in youth football, and they will, it appears, go for it here. No, they might be in a punt formation. I can't really, no, they're going to go for it. So Lewis will be back under center here, 3 in the backfield. Handoff is going to be to Johnson again. Johnson on the outside. He's got a first down and more up across the 40, the 45, and brought down at the 47. So Johnson gets a first down and a little bit more as he picks up some big blocking from the Lion and Cowboy line.
It was brought down by number 42, Colin Glencross. A nice tackle coming up from behind and getting him before he could get any more yardage. Nice hole opened up, and he followed his blocks very nicely.
So the Lions and the Cowboys wearing the blue and the black. It'll be the Cowboys in blue, the Lions are in black. Want to thank Carefree Windows and Siding for all your window siding and roofing needs. Everyone at Carefree wishes everyone a successful football season. And Bangor Canvas providing you all your canvas needs. They do canvas better. Handoff up the middle this time. And we'll see who got the carry there in just a moment as they come up from this pile.
Correction on that previous play. The tackle was actually by number 42, Brendan Corliss. Nice run right up the gut for positive yardage, about 3 on the play. So we got second down and 4. Looks like 6 yards. So got about 4 yards on that carry. Nice strong run right up the middle.
And they're going to come back to the line with Lewis back under center. And he's going to be sacked on the play. Looks like we may have a fumble. As we don't, and getting right back on top of that ball is Jeffrey Lewis.
Yeah, nice strong push right up the middle. They lost a couple of yards on the play. Good defensive stand. The ball did hit the ground, but the Lions and Cowboys were fortunate to fall right down on top of it, so they retained possession.
You will notice coaches on the field as well, as the coaches will be calling the plays in the huddle. It's Lewis back under center once again. He's going to keep it himself. It's going to be Keith Jurczyk running along the far side. Not going to get too much there as the tackle made by Ryan Moore of the Giants. So Moore chases him down, and we're going to have a loss of yardage here. Loss of about 2 on the play.
Well, that's nice to see, too. And at this level of football, a nice open field tackle, a solid fundamental wrap-up around his ankles, and just didn't let go until he hit the ground. Nice fundamental football.
Now we'll set up a 4th and 12 here from the 44.
We'll see if they've got another play like they had the last time they were 4th and long.
Man in motion is Brandon Rios. We have a fumble on the play. The ball is loose, and it looks like possibly the Cardinals coming up with it here. And it is the Cardinals coming up with it, as coming up with the fumble recovery is Cam Coda. So Coda recovers it for the Cardinal Giant combo.
Nice alert play by Coda to see the ball laying there and to jump on it quickly to secure it for his team.
And while I can here, we'll try to set the offense now for the Cardinals and the Giants. There's going to be a bunch of players out there all at once here.
And what the coaches are going to try to do, too, they're going to try and get as much playing time for each one of their players, so we're going to have some players cycling in and out from the sidelines as play goes on. So it's going to be an exciting time for all of the kids on the field.
The center, Jacob Oliver, number 92. And we'll see the quarterback here in just a moment. Quarterback is number 8, Ryan Moore. So Moore will be the quarterback. It's going to be a pitch out here to Ethan Dorman. Dorman along the outside, wrapped up and brought down. A big tackle made there by Brandon Kelly of the Quality Jeweler Lions.
Nice solid backfield tackle, too. He kept his eye on the ball, kept his eye on who had the ball, and nice tackle for a loss in the backfield. 2nd down and 13 coming up.
On the line, Brandon Rios. Also number 64, that's Griffin Marshall of the Lions. And the Cardinal Giant combo will come back up to the line again. Moore still under center. 3 in the backfield. Hand off again. Given to, looks like Parker Smith. We'll see when they come up from the pile.
Nice solid tackle again by Brandon Rios, number 56 for the Cowboys. Followed the play, kept his eye on the ball, and the run can only go so far if you're paying attention to the play. Nice job.
Doug Morris, the defensive coordinator here for this Lions and Cowboys team. As the Cardinals and the Giants come back to the line here. 2:18 to go here, first quarter. Moore dropping back, wrapped up. 2 men on him now as he's going to get pulled down as Josh Clement leading the charge there in the blue of the Fairmount Market Cowboys. So the big sack there, and the Cowboys and the Lions have come here today to play some defense.
Yeah, nice job on the tackle, too, by Zach LeClaire, who's in on the tackle, too, number 56 for the Cowboys. So we'll see what they've got up their sleeve on 4th and very long, 4th and 17 coming right up. Coaches in there calling the play, and that's another nice thing you see in this level of football. The coaches are much more actively involved, not just calling in plays from the sidelines, but they're right in the huddle with the boys, giving them some direction and some more coaching and encouragement to get the job done.
Moore will come back to the line, looking at a long 4th and 17. 3 wideouts to the right. Moore dropping back to pass. He's going to air it up downfield. He's got a man. Pass is caught, and that might be a first down, so a big completion there as the pass was completed to number 24, Dylan Foster, and Foster is going to be close to a first down.
That's going to be very close to a first down. Jeffrey Lewis, number 36 on the tackle. He was with the play, but it was a nice throw and a nice pattern by the receiver. They're going to eyeball this. They're going to stop the clock, and we're going to get a measurement.
So great job by Moore, rolling to the outside, throws the ball up into coverage. But Foster coming down with the catch, a big catch there. And we'll see what they decide to call here.
And out comes the chain gang. They're going to measure it up. Everybody's interested, looking closely to see what it is. They've got the placement, and the call is a first down.
So a first down for the Cardinals and the Giants. As you see, the Cardinals and the Giants in the white uniforms, the Cardinals with the red numbers and the Giants with the blue numbers.
That was a first down, the first passing play of the game, and it was for a long one.
So we're inside of a minute now. First down from about the 33-yard line here. As Moore's going to drop back and hand off to number 40. And that's Ethan Dorman, and Dorman's going to bring it inside the 20, the 10, the 5, and Dorman's going to run this one in as he breaks a few tackles up the middle. And they're just not going to catch him as Dorman uses his speed to break through the line, and he puts it in from 32 yards out.
Nice piece of running by Dorman, eluding some tackles, following some openings in the line. Nice job by the offensive line to create the opportunity in the first place, but he was a slippery character, and he managed to bust it out for not just a first down, but for the touchdown.
And now we'll see what the Lions and the Cowboys can do here defensively here. Ball spotted at the 2-yard line. In power I formation. Moore dropping back, going to keep it. He's going to air it up. He's got a man. Incomplete. Pass intended for a couple of receivers there. Ryan Boudreau there, as well as Nicholas Moore. So with that, it's 6-0. We're going to take a break. You're watching Bangor Youth Football, brought to you in part by Page Employment and Seaboard Security. Eric, this is really confusing with all these different jerseys. I know, you can't see the numbers up here. All right, Eric, you ready? All right, and 5, 4. Well, welcome back to Cameron Stadium for Bangor Youth Football. The game between the Quality Jeweler Lions, the Fairmount Market Cowboys, taking on the Varney GMC Cardinals and the Bangor Youth Football Giants. The Cowboys and the Lions on the field now as Garrity Phantom pitches the ball here. As the pitch goes to number 28, Blake Kenny. Not going to get too much there. He's wrapped up in the backfield. Tackle there made by number 82.
That's Derek Fournier's number 82 for the Cardinals and Giants. And nice play again in the backfield. They're following the ball. They're not falling for any of the little fakes and the little things that the quarterback would do to try and throw off the play. They're keeping their eye on the ball and following the play right to the tackle.
And now, Phantom back under center here. We have a whistle, and that is the end, I believe, of the first quarter. With that, after one, it's the Cardinals and the Giants 6. The Lions and the Cowboys nothing. You're watching the Page Employment Seaboard Security Game of the Week. Should call it the Games of the Week. There's 2.
Games of the Week, yes. Game of the Week, Phase 1 and Phase 2. Part 1, Part 2, the sequel, the prequel.
First quarter went by pretty quick.
Yes, yeah, it's a glory of an 8-minute quarter.
And high school football, 12-minute
12
quarter.
minutes, okay. Whatever. Okay. Shut up. Leave me alone.
All right, Eric. And 5, 4. Welcome back to Cameron Stadium, the Bangor Youth Football's second annual Ed Guernsey games between the Cardinals and the Giants and the Lions and the Cowboys. Game 1 of 2. And this is what is considered the JV level. It's the younger kids out there. Future Bangor Rams. And here you see is Gary Phantom under center. He's in the blue, number 1. Blue, a Cowboy player. The black is the Lions, and on the other side, the white, you can't really see the numbers, but the maroon is the Cardinals, the blue is the Giants. Phantom's going to drop back, rushes into a big crowd there. Gets a handoff cleanly, though, to number 42. That is Colin Glencross, and he's only going to pick up a couple, but 3 in the backfield, the handoff cleanly, and a gain of a couple, so good job there by Glencross.
And what you're seeing, too, these kids are starting to get the idea that they have a job to do. and it's a specific job for a specific purpose. Watching right along the line, these linemen are locking right up with each other to try and make things happen. So you can tell even at this level they're grasping the fundamentals.
You see number 42 of the Cardinals, Brennan Corliss on the near side here, looking like he's going to blitz in from the outside. Big block, handoff, a good one. Going forward for a few yards there is going to be Glenncross once again, so Glenncross picks up a few yards. Or excuse me, that wasn't Glenncross. That's going to be Brandon Kelly, so Kelly with the carry.
You know, an interesting note about this Quality Jewelers the Quality Jewelers Lions, last year they managed only 2 scores for the entire year. This year they went undefeated, so quite a swing in results for this young Quality Jewelers team.
And I believe we are going to have a punt. So we do have a punt. And it's going to be fielded near the 50. Good catch made there by Carson Atherley.
And again, that's one of the differences that you see in youth football as opposed to high school football. You notice the only players moving were the kids that were doing the kicking and the kids doing the receiving. Everyone else was stock still.
So 6:32 to go here, second quarter, between the Cardinals and the Giants and the Lions and the Cowboys. You see a look there of the Lions and the Cowboys. Ben Barry, big number 90. He is the 4th one up on your screen, as well as number 51, Jared Disjardin. And now the Cardinals and Giants come to the line. And there's the handoff. A good cut there made, as the handoff was to Ethan Dorman once again, and a good cut up back into the middle, and that was allowed him to free up some more room here and pick up some more yardage. Tackle on the made there, made by Ben Barry, number 80.
A nice job, too, doing some lead blocking. We had some linemen. We had people coming out of the backfield to do some blocking for the young man with the ball. More nice fundamental football.
Clock is running. In these games, they will have stop clockage, and in the regular season, they let it go with running time. And back to the line come the Cowboys and the Giants. Under center now for the teams is Ryan Moore once again, number 8. Moore with the ball, dropping back to pass, looking, he's throwing, he's got a man. The pass is completed to Nicholas Moore. Moore up across the 35, brought down at the 34. Tackle on the play there made by number 28, Blake Kenny. So the Moores connect as it's Ryan Moore to Nicholas Moore.
So Kenny wrapped him up, got a little help from his friends, and managed to make a good solid tackle. Nice gain on the play, too.
Moore just rolled to the near side, lofted it up. Nicholas makes the catch and then scrambles for that extra yardage. Good look there of the Cardinals and the Giants. One of the big backers of Bangor youth football is a familiar face around Bangor, Mr. Fred Lauer. And you see Mr. Lauer right down there on the field. Always on a mission around here at Cameron Stadium. And back to the line come the Giants and the Cardinals. Moore back under center once again. And now the coach trying to get the player up into the line here, letting him know what his duties are. Snap and the handoff. Giving it number 28. That's Carson. Carson Atherley. He's not going to get too much there. Wrapped up and brought down on the play.
Number 2, Kyle McHugh on that solo tackle. Nice solid tackle. Wrapped him up, grabbed his jersey, and did not let go.
Very windy here at Cameron Stadium. A little chilly. And some of the players now starting to show a little bit of the effects to that as they're trying to warm their hands up. Has a little bit of a ding to your hands. This is going to sting a little bit. So they're trying to keep warm as best as possible. There you see Raekwon Norwood, number 80. Good shot of the lineman right there. Then back to the line we go. Moore back under center. Going 3 wide on the far side now. The defense trying to shift over. Possibly another pass play here. Moore going to drop back and keep it himself. Up the middle, trying to break free. Not going to get too much there as Raekwon Norwood wraps him up from behind and brings him down. Moore, though, able to pick up a couple. And that's going to set up third down now for this Cardinal Giant team.
Colin McMillan slowed him up just enough so that Norwood could wrap him up and finish off the tackle. Nice job of team tackling.
We'll go through some of the teams here while we get a chance. First, for the GMC Cardinals, number 1 is Dalton Buck. Number 4, Ryan Boudreau. Number 16, Parker Smith. Number 19, Cam Coda. 28 is Carson Atherley. Number 30, Andrew Detour. Number 40, Ethan Dorman. 42 is Brennan Corliss. 56, Eric Fish. 82, Derek Fournier. And number 92 is Jacob Oliver. And that is your Varney GMC Cardinal team. Head coaches are Sean Detour and Andy Boudreau. Moore back to pass, looking deep down the field. Got a man caught and dropped by Nicholas Moore. So a very good arm early here by Ryan Moore as he tries to look deep down the field. Pass is incomplete, but a good arm by Ryan Moore. And with that, we'll read off here your Bangor Youth Football Giants. Number 8 is Ryan Moore. Number 18, Jack Babbage. Number 22, Brandon Page. Number 24, Dylan Foster. Number 26, Jordan Cruz. Number 30 is Nicholas Moore. Number 36 is Joe Brosna. Number 40, Dominic Rosignol. Number 54 is Seth Pomeroy. Number 55, Fraser McCoy. And number 92, Austin Lufkin. Scott Scripture and Jim Moore, your coaches for the Bangor Youth Football Giants. 4th down and 6 to go here. Moore dropping back to pass again, looking across the field. He's got a man, and that pass is completed. This time to to Ethan Dorman, and Dorman going to put in his second touchdown of the day, as this one is a touchdown pass from Ryan Moore.
Nice job of adjusting to the ball. He turned around to get the ball and had to do a little stutter step to make sure that he caught it. Brought it right into his breadbasket. Didn't just catch it with his hands. We've got cold, windy conditions here this afternoon. So it's a nice job of him to collect the ball right into his chest and then turn and go for the end zone.
So Dorman, his second touchdown of the day, and he puts that one in. And now the Lions and the Cowboys lining back up under center here. So a great arm by Ryan Moore, the quarterback, from the Bangor Youth Football Giants. The handoff up the middle, going to be close to that 2-point conversion. And it looks like they might have stopped him here. So fans, if you're watching this at home and you're looking for the future stars of Bangor High School, here they are today. And after that, it's 12-0. We're going to take a break. You're watching the Page Employment Seaboard Security Games of the Week.
We
This
have
is
info
all
on
Fred
one
Lauer
team.
gave us.
We have info on just one team. Well, I have one third grade kid from All Saints.
That's all right. 5-4. Welcome back to Cameron Stadium for the Bangor Youth Football. Yeah, you see the handoff here. Crossing around on the outside. We'll get a number here as soon as I get out of the pile. Number 36, that's Jeffrey Lewis. So Lewis now carrying the ball in the backfield.
You know, talk about that nice defensive stand that they took, that the Lions and Cowboys took on that 2-point conversion. The first 2-point conversion try was a pass that just went awry. This time it was a good, solid stand along the line to stop the run.
And we'll run down your Quality Jeweler Lions. Number 2 is Kyle McHugh. Number 12, Keith Gerschik. 36 is Jeffrey Lewis. Number 42, Colin Glencross. 46, Oliver Higgins. Number 59 is Zach LeClaire. We'll finish running them down in just a moment as the handoff is to Jane Johnson, and Johnson picks up a couple yards before being wrapped up on the play first by Brennan Corliss, as well as number... Oh, can't pick up that number here. He walked away, so we'll finish off with the players here. First for the black team, which is the Quality Jeweler Lions, number 59 is Zach LeClaire. Number 64, Griffin Marshall. Number 66 is Brandon Kelly. Number 68, Drew Gardner. Number 70 is Ben Crichton. 79 is Colin Macmillan. And number 90 is Ben Barry.
I believe helping out on that last tackle was number 19, Cam Cota, following up on that. Again, it's a nice piece of teamwork. One guy got him by the ankles, and the other fella finished him off.
We'll meet the Fairmount Market Cowboys in just a moment as the Cowboys and the Lions come back up to the line. We have a pitch here as Groschik pitches it off to Lewis. Lewis on the outside, up across the 40 to the 43 before being wrapped up and brought down on the play. A good open field tackle there made by Joe Brosna, but a good run there by Jeff Lewis as he got the pitch, ran to the outside, broke a tackle, and just sprinted down the sideline before being wrapped up and brought down. A touchdown-saving tackle really made there on the play.
Nice execution of the offensive play called by the coach right there in the huddle. Kids knew exactly what their jobs were, and they pulled it off very nicely.
So 1:06 to go here in the second quarter. 12-0 your score in favor of the Cardinals and the Giants. The snap, back to throw, in the air. That pass is going to be almost intercepted as Ryan Boudreau almost picked off the pass. As he dropped back and threw that one up, Boudreau stepped in front of the line as the pass was intended for Kelly. A leap by Boudreau. The ball hits the hands and just slips through. And with that, we'll quickly set the Fairmount Market Cowboys. Number 1 is Gary Phantom. Number 2, Sean Walsh. Number 8, not here today, but he's on the team, is Cameron Burpee. Number 9, Jared Willett. Number 28, Blake Kenny. Number 34, Dane Johnson. Number 51 is Jared Desjardins. 56 is Brandon Rios. 59, Josh Clement. We'll set the rest of them here as the handoff is to Dane Johnson, number 34, up across the 50, the 45. Spinning, breaking a tackle, and brought down at the 40. A good tackle there made by number 42, Brendan Corliss. But Dane Johnson found the hole on the near side, broke the tackle, and went through in a whistle and a timeout for the Lions and the Cowboys. So we'll finish setting the Cowboys, Number 56, Brandon Rios. Number 59, Josh Clement. Number 67 is Mason Hartley. Number 78, Gregory Johnston. And number 80, Raekwon Norwood. Coaches, first for the Quality Jeweler Lions, it's Jason Lewis and Sonny LeClaire. And for the Cowboys, Doug Morris and Marcus Burpee.
Nice gang tackle on that last play. Started off by Colin Glencross. Slowed him down just enough so that the Lions and the Cowboys could surround and bring him down before he could get any further.
As you just saw one of the Bangor youth football coaches explaining to the player, when you're going in there, grab the tackle and just bring him down. Keith Gerstja keeping it on the far side. Breaks a tackle on the juke move. Up across the 40, the 35. Breaks another tackle. Up to the 33 before being wrapped up and brought down. But Keith Gerstja making a few slick moves, breaking some tackles before Derek Fournier was able to bring him down.
Nice piece of running. He's very elusive, very quick on his feet. Nice piece of running, close to a first down. Looks like we've got second down and a long 2.
So the Cowboys and the Lions will be coming back up to the line here as the ground game really becoming effective now for them.
Given the weather conditions, you'd almost expect that to be the case. Of course, as it cools off, that ball's going to become a little harder. Those fingers are going to get a little more numb, and it's going to be more of a challenge to catch the ball with your hands, which is why it's a fundamentally important thing to go get the ball and bring it right into your body.
And this game features 4th and 5th graders. There is one 3rd grader that is playing, and 3rd grader will be Drew Gardner. As the ball is up in the air, that pass is going to be intercepted this time. Ryan Boudreau, his father, Andy Boudreau, by Ryan Boudreau, coming up with the big interception there. And that will stop this drive, and now the Cardinals and the Giants will come on the field. As you just saw, a good shot right there of Ryan Boudreau, number 4, stepping in front of that pass this time. This time hitting the hands, and he pulls it in for the interception there. So a great job by Boudreau. Way to read the quarterback's eyes, stepping in front of that pass and making the interception there.
Pass was intended for number 16, Parker Smith, and he came back and actually made a nice tackle to bring down the interception just as it happened.
And now with 6.5 seconds to go, we'll see what type of play here we'll see called. Ryan Moore, though, the quarterback, if he's in there at quarterback again this time, does have a good arm. So we may see a pass down the sideline and maybe taken to the house here. The game following this one is going to be your middle school division. It is the varsity level, and you should see some heavy hitting in that one as it's going to be the Cowboys and the Cardinals, and then the Lions and the Giants. So a little bit flip-flopping into that one, but in this one, it's the 4th and 5th graders doing battle here. 12-0 in favor of the Cardinals and the Giants, as Moore is going to drop back, keep it himself, running along the far side, up the middle now, up across the 35 to the 37. Wrapped up, pushed back now by Dane Johnson, as well as number 56, Brandon Rios. As you heard the siren, it is halftime here. The Giants and the Cardinals on top, 12-0. You're watching Page Employment Seaboard Security Game of the Week. It's Bangor Youth Football. It is some hard to see the numbers on those kids down there.
Well, yeah, you only got so much jersey to work with. Only so much jersey. You can only make the numbers so big. Oh, yeah, especially when they get on the far side of the field. Forget about it.
I know.
That's a little better.
Greg Guernsey. Adam, good. Adam Mahaney. Mr. Guernsey.
How are you?
Steve Estes and
Of course, you have to pay for them.
Some of those middle school kids look pretty big.
Yeah. Yeah, well, compared to some of these, yeah.
Also, if you'd like to see these type of games on public access TV, there is a petition down there on the table. Please sign it if you're a registered voter in Maine. And we'll see if we can't get these games and other games like them on public TV. Thank you.
Public access.
No, it's public. No, it is public access. I don't know even where that's based at now.
What?
Public access. I know the guy that was running it. Get paid the same rate at all the schools?
No.
So in that case, I'd be picking the school that paid the most then.
Well, I mean, you say yes to one, and then say, I'm sorry. I know I said yes, but someone else called me, and I'll work for them instead.
That
Bye.
sucks.
Because that's a quick way to get off someone's
But
list.
you have, a bunch of schools, so that's good. You don't just rely on one.
No, you can't.
So is that all you do is just substitute teacher now?
Yeah, and I do some other voiceover work occasionally. I mean, that's a contract-based
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah. Who do you do that stuff for?
No, all kinds of places. TV, radio, video production companies. That one guy, I've gotten quite a bit of work from him, who his thing is designing ringtones.
So you mean you could be my voicemail?
I could be your voicemail. Absolutely. Bring it on, baby. I'm versatile. But yet we this next quarter in the wicked thick down Easter. That sounds like lots of wicked good fun. Hey,
Oh, Eric. Why do you do this to me?
because he loves you, and he wants you to be amused.
Yeah. Yep.
I tell you what, you take that home. Take that home and fill it out, and take it over here where the page employment office is.
Yeah, Eric.
I'll be right back with you.
I know. We had questions down here, Eric. We have questions. All right. Then 5, 4. I can just turn them down. 3. Welcome back to the Page Employment Seaboard Security Game of the Week. Bangor Youth Football our opening game, it's the JV game. It's the 4th and 5th graders, the Varney GMC Cardinals and the Bangor Youth Football Giants, and the Quality Jeweler Lions and the Fairmount Market Cowboys. The teams in white with the blue letters are going to be your Giants, and the team in white with red or maroon is going to be the Cardinals. The Lions are wearing black. The Cowboys are wearing the blue. So the Cardinals and the Giants will start with the ball here to start the third quarter, up 12-0 already in this one. As you can see a drop back and a handoff to the outside now. Carrying the ball up across the 25 to the 35 to the 37 on the play. A good carry there for Cam Coda. So Coda carries it to the outside as he faked our cameraman out there for a moment. As you see Ryan Boudreau checking into the game. So Coda running to the outside, picking up about 7 on the play. So a big carry there for Coda as he's wrapped up by a few defenders and brought down. But Cam Coda with the carry first to start this one as he plays for the Varney GMC Cardinals.
Nice piece of running to leave the camera behind. You don't see that sort of thing every day.
And now coming back up to the line are the team in white, the Cardinals and the Giants. A drop back in the handoff once again. This time going forward up the middle is number 36. That's Joe Brosna. And that's going to be enough for a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 43.
They're brought down by number 59, Josh Clement. Nice tackle there to keep him from going any further, but it was a first down. Nice piece of running.
Clock still running here. 6:43 to go here in the third quarter. The Cardinals and the Giants on top of this one, 12-0. As coming back to the line. And it's going to be a pitch play. Trying to wrap him up and bring him down, and they're trying to now strip the ball, and down he's going to go. As you saw his shirt sleeve getting stretched out there, number 70, Ben Christian, really holding on to him there, not going to let him go. As the carry was to Ethan Dorman, who's already had 2 touchdowns in the day. And now Christian says he ain't scoring another one, and he grabs him by the sleeve, holds him long enough to let some help defenders come along and bring him down.
So give him half a tackle. And who was that on the other, who was helped him out on that tackle? Didn't quite see his number. I think it might have been number 59, Zach LeClaire.
So they're coming back to the line. The quarterback in there right now is Nicholas Moore. Or excuse me, Andrew Detour. So Detour is the quarterback. And wrapped up and brought down quickly. Ben Christian getting in there again, number 70, as well as number 59. That is Zach LeClaire. So LeClaire helping out there with the sack. Not much going on there. The ball snapped, and instantly 2 defenders on you. Not much you can do as a quarterback, but a great job on jumping that snap by LeClaire.
Now, that isn't much you can do as a quarterback on that. All you got to do is hang on to the ball and go down gently.
I want to thank Page Employment for bringing you this game tonight. Need a job, or if you need employees at all, you can give Page a call at 991-9615. Also, Seaboard Security, providing uniformed security officers to Maine companies. A pitch, bobbled, hit the ground, picks back up, trying to go forward for a few yards. Not going to make much there is Dominic Rosignol as he's brought down, or excuse me, Ethan Dorman brought down. And that's going to bring up 4th down, and we'll see if they're going to punt or if they're going to go for it here. As you saw the last time they did the punt, the offensive line and the defensive line will take a knee, and you'll have a returner that will be able to stand, and the kicker will be able to stand. And we'll see what they're going to do here as the ball spotted at the 38-yard line.
Nice tackle on the play by Colin Glencross. Again, following the play, you keep your eye on the ball, and nothing's going to fool you. Nice job on the tackle.
And these are 4th and 5th graders. They have a few years before they hit high school. But this is why Bangor has been able to be so rich in high school football tradition, is the start here at Bangor Youth Football. And they're coming back to the line, a 4th and 14 situation. As Ryan Moore's back into the game, he breaks one tackle, trying to break another one. He's not going to go too far. Wrapped up and brought down on the play is by Zach LeClaire, and LeClaire makes another tackle.
Brought him back actually for a loss. He didn't quite make the line of scrimmage. Again, more nice, solid, fundamental tackling. You wrap him up, you haul him down, and you just don't let go.
So LeClaire brings them down, and now the Cowboys and the Lions will come back on the field in good field position here at the Cardinal Giant 37. As the teams will get set for offense and defense now. Good defensive play calling there by the coach, Doug Morris. But great play by Zach LeClaire overall. Really doing the job on the defensive line, excuse me.
Again, that's one of the advantages that you have with having the coaches right there on the field with the athletes to give them a little more coaching, a little more encouragement, and can make corrections and adjustments as they go along. One of the nice things about youth football.
So 3:48 to go, third quarter now, as the Lions and the Cowboys will come back to the line. Phantom under center in the blue. There's a snap, a flag on the play, the handoff. Not going to go too far on that one, as Oliver Higgins wrapped up immediately and brought down, but we're going to have a flag, and we'll see what the flag is.
Yeah, Ryan Boudreau was right on the tackle. Flag went in the air. There may have been some movement along the line before the play started.
False start, offense, 5-yard penalty.
As you heard, it was a false starts on the offense and a 5-yard penalty. And we're gonna back them up here.
And we'll do it over again. Gonna mark the ball off, and they're gonna march them backwards for the 5-yard penalty. That there was a loss on the play, but it wasn't enough to make it worthwhile to decline the penalty, so they'll take the penalty and they'll try it again.
So 3:44 to go, third quarter. And there's going to be the handoff this time. It's going to be given to Brandon Kelly. Kelly spins, breaks one tackle, hit and pushed back by Ethan Dorman. And Dorman's not going to allow him to break that tackle.
Yeah, he managed to spin out of the grasp of a couple of players, but he wasn't going to get by Ethan Dorman that time. Brought him down a couple of yards on the play, so forward progress gives him about 2 yards. So we're coming down with third down and 12 to go.
Kelly, one of the bigger players out there, but Dorman, just about the same size, able to push him back and bring him down, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 12. As you see, the offensive and defensive lines getting right into this one as they come back up to set the lines. Quarterback back under center is Phantom. There's the snap. Dropping back to pass, hit and dropped. And a great job getting through there. Number 54 is Seth Pomeroy as he came through, grabbed the jersey and pulled, and down went the quarterback. So a good sack there made by Pomeroy as he penetrated that offensive line, able to get in there quickly and get the sack.
Nice rush by the defensive line. When you see the quarterback going back to pass and he's got nowhere to go, that's a big rush by the defensive line, overwhelming the offensive line that time and taking him down for a loss.
The lights have been turned on here at Cameron Stadium, so they get the feel of what it's like to be playing almost on the Friday nights now. They're moving closer. It's only a Saturday, so they're moving closer to those Friday night games as they continue to play football here. Phantom back under center, dropping back. He's going to keep it himself along the near side, crosses up the 40 to the 39, up to the 35, trying to break that final tackle, lunging forward, and we'll see where they spawn him. It's either going to be at the 32 or 33, but a great job as he cut back and dove, well, didn't dive, but he reached for that extra yardage, and they give him a spot at the 32. So a good job there by the quarterback, Gary Phantom, on the run.
Well, it's a nice piece of running to elude some tackles and to sweep it around. And it's good to see them trying to get that few extra feet out of the play. Nice determination to get as much out of the play as they can.
So 4th and 7 now for the Lions and the Cowboys. 1:25 to go here, third quarter. They find themselves down 12-0 here.
4th down and 7 to go. They've been able to.
Hand off to Kelly. Kelly drops it. Diving on it now just to make sure they don't get that extra yardage is Ben Barry. So Barry diving on it now, 4 and out here, and now the Cardinals and the Giants will make their way on the field with their offense.
Well, just about to say that they've been able to pull off some 4th down plays before, but that wasn't the case this time. The ball hit the ground, and Ball is turned over on downs, and now the Cardinals and Giants are going to take over.
So 1st and 10 now. Ball spotted at the 38, 56.4 to go here in the third quarter between the Cardinals and the Giants and the Lions and the Cowboys. They combined all 4 teams here to form just 2 big teams in this game. It is the final game of the year for Bangor Youth Football as Fred Lauer is about to head south, as he does every year. But Fred Lauer, one of those well-known faces around Bangor, really a great person here for Bangor Youth Football as he tries to establish the talent that's the feeder system for Bangor High School, which, as you know, over the years has been a very tough team to beat. Handoff this time is given to number 19. That's Cam Coda as he spins. He's going to be wrapped up and brought down. A few defenders on the play, Raycon Norwood, as well as number 75.
And 79, Colin McMillan as
79, yeah, 79. Looked like 75, but it is 79. Sorry about that, Colin McMillan, as he's in there for another tackle. Inside of 30 seconds to go here, third quarter between the Cardinals and the Giants and the Lions and the Cowboys. 12-0 your score in favor of the Cardinals and Giants as we've had 2 touchdowns put in by Ethan Dorman, one in which he ran in, and the second one was a touchdown pass from Ryan Moore. Now the quarterback that is in there now, not Moore. No, it is Moore. Moore is back in under center. We've seen him in there a couple times, and now he's back in under center. 2nd and 6. Handoff given to Coda. Coda along the far side, up across the 45. Trying to wrap him up. He can. Across the 50, the 45. Breaks another. The 40, 35, 30. Brought down at the 25. So Cam Coda picks up some big yardage on the outside as he's breaking a few tackles before being wrapped down at the 25. A good carry for number 19, Cam Coda.
Colin Glencross was just able to catch up to him. We were thinking, boy, he could be going all the way on this one, but he kept up with the play, and Glencross made the touchdown-saving tackle as time expired.
So with that, we're going to head to the fourth quarter. It's the Cowboys and the Lions trailing in this one 12-0. You're watching Bangor Youth Football.
And here we go.
You all set up there, Eric? All right. 5, 4. Welcome back to Bangor Youth Football. The Cardinals and the Giants, the Lions and the Cowboys. It's the JV game. It is the first of 2 tonight. And this one, it's the 4th and 5th graders. The Cardinals and Giants, find themselves up in this one 12-0 over the Lions and the Cowboys. Ryan Moore, the quarterback for the Giants. He is the quarterback in this one for the team of the Cardinals and the Giants. A very good arm. He's been able to scramble a few times. As the handoff this time is given to Dorman. Dorman up across the 20, inside to the 19, down to the 18, wrapped up and brought down. Tackle made there by number 1 is Gary Phantom, the quarterback as well for the Cowboys. As he makes the tackle there, good tackle, but he picks up about 5 on the play. So 2nd down now for the Cardinals and the Giants. The Giants, the team with the blue numbers. The Cardinals with the maroon numbers. As you can see, they are right there in their huddle. Coach in there as well, calling out the play to them. And they come to the line. So 3 in the backfield with a man out in the slot position. That's Jordan Cruz in the slot position. Handoff given to number 28, Carson Atherley. Up across, not going to get too much there before wrapped up and dropped down by Blake Kenny. So Kenny gets into the backfield, able to wrap him up and bring him down on the tackle.
Solid open field tackle by Kenny. He followed the play, kept his eyes on the ball, and caught up to him before the runner could turn the corner and brought him down by the shoulder pads. Nice open field tackle.
So 3rd and 5, clock still running now inside of 6 minutes and 40 seconds. And this one, 4th quarter, the Cardinals and the Giants looking to pick up the W in this one. And they come back to the line. And defensive line getting ready to try to penetrate and try to get into the backfield early in this one. 3rd and 5. coming to the near side, as you see in the blue numbers. That's Jordan Cruz. Moore handing it off once again this time to Atherley. Atherley getting close to that first down. Looks like he may have come up about 2 yards short as you see a group of defenders getting up there. Raekwon Norwood leading the way, number 80, big number 80, with the tackle there.
And a solid tackle with a little help from all of my friends. So a nice mob gang tackle. So it looks like we've got 4th down and just a couple of yards to go.
You see one of the little troopers here coming up the stairs here watching this game.
It's part of what makes Bangor Youth Football such a fun family event.
So 5:34 to go here in the 4th. The Cardinals and the Giants on top in this one. 4th and 2. Could be Moore keeping it himself. The drop back, gonna keep it himself. Up the middle, got a first down and Moore. The 10, up across the 5, and Moore is gonna bring it to the house. So Ryan Moore puts it in for the touchdown, an 17-yard run for Moore.
Well, that's a nice product of everybody along the line doing their job, picking up the block, and a couple of nice little redirection stutter steps that we showed there for Moore to fake out the opposition and take him in for the score.
So Moore brings this one in, and it's 18-0 now in favor of the Cardinals and the Giants.
Now, it's hard to say what they're going to come up with for a play. On one score, they did a pass attempt. The other was a run attempt. So your guess is as good as mine as to what type of play they're going to try and pull off for the 2-point conversion.
So first, it was a run by Dorman, a pass completion from Moore to Dorman, and now a run by by Moore. And that's now we got to the 18 points here. And now we'll see what the Cardinals and Giants can do here as Moore is back under center. 2 in the backfield. And Moore's going to keep it himself. Looking, throwing, in the air. Hit, dropped. And it was almost good. It hit him in the numbers, not able to hold on to it. And that one falls to the ground, so it was almost good. And now with that, the Lions and the Cowboys will be set to take over at the 30-yard line. Looking down here, 18-0. They're going to have to try to put something together here to try to cut into this lead quickly here as they come to the line with their offense, and the Cardinals and the Giants will set their defense. And we'll see who's going to be under center here for the Lions and the Cowboys. Now remember, this is the first of 2 games tonight. The second game is our varsity level. That will be the older kids, the middle school kids, as it's going to be the Cowboys and the Cardinals teaming up against the Lions and the Giants in that one. So here we go at the 30-yard line now. The Lions and the Cowboys will be set. 5:09 to go here in the 4th quarter of this one.
Boy, on that 2-point conversion play, again, catching a pass when the weather gets cold, that's a hard thing to do because your hands just aren't quite as flexible and just aren't quite as receptive as they are when the weather's nice and warm and you're not wearing gloves. So a tough play, but here we are again with the Lions and the Cowboys running the play.
Handoff. This time given to Lewis. Lewis trying to get through. Good stiff arm. He breaks the tackle. 4 players on him now. And finally being brought down on the play after 4 people had to get a hold of him. Cam Coda and Parker Smith leading the way for the Cardinal Giants.
Nice piece of running. Ran into his own teammate, but managed to keep his feet until it took four, count them, 4 Cardinals and Giants to bring him down.
So here we go, 4:40 in the 4th quarter now. Let's see what the Giants and the Cardinals do defensively to try to stop this Lion Cowboy team once again. Back to the line. Keith Groschek under center and the black. Gonna drop back, hand it off this time to Johnson. Johnson hits that line, breaks the tackle, pushes them back, still on his feet, still going. And now it's gonna be 3 players now that are gonna bring him down. And leading the way that time, number 92, Austin Lufkin. So Lufkin with the tackle.
And it looks like just enough for a first down. Again, he bounced off that line and kept his feet and kept his legs churning. You like to see that in a run, and he kept his feet just long enough to break across the first down marker.
And the Lions and the Cowboys really playing against the clock now. 3:45 to go. They find themselves down 18-0. And here's the snap. Hand off to Johnson, up across the 40, 45, breaking a tackle up to close to the 50. And he's going to be stopped at the 49. So that's going to bring up second down and about a yard to go. That's a good run there by Johnson along the outside, found the hole, and just kept the legs turning, and he hit a wall at the 49 as he tried to get that first down, not able to do so. And we'll see what the Lions and the Cowboys do here, but they found the success on the ground here with Jeffrey Lewis as well as Dane Johnson.
A couple of nice back-to-back runs, as you said, keeping the legs churning, keeping the feet moving, even when you're getting wrapped up and even when you hit the line, you got to keep those feet moving and maybe you'll get more yardage. So we've got second down and a whisker.
The fumble on the play there. Gerstich not able to handle the snap, but he does the right thing and instantly falls on it. He realized he dropped it. Don't try to pick it up, just fall on it, and that will bring up third down. They're going with a no huddle here. Probably going to be the same play as they'd called before, a handoff. Fake to Johnson, give to Lewis. He breaks the first tackle, losing some ground. He's going to have to pick up some ground here. He does, up across the 40, the 35, 30, and they're not going to get him as he's going to bring this one in from 51 yards out. So Lewis will put in 6 for this Lion Cowboy team as they try to cut into the lead.
Beautiful piece of running. It looked like he was going to be brought down, but he managed to get to the corner, turn the corner, and then it was off to the races, and there wasn't anybody going to catch him this time.
So with that now, they're going to go put the ball at the 2. And we'll see what they do here. So a great job by Lewis. He was able to do the stiff arm when he first got the ball to break that initial tackle. Busted it to the near side here. Was able to break another tackle. And then it was off to the races. And they weren't going to get him. Once he saw the daylight, it was just a matter of putting it in cruise control and going on in. And he did that. And now they're going to line up again here with Johnson in the backfield. Going to be a pitch to Johnson at the 5. And he's going to put this one in. And we'll see if this is going to be just considered an extra point or if it's considered as 2. It is considered as 2. So 18-8 with 2:19 to go. The Cowboys and the Lions knocking on the door here. Still time for them to catch up.
Going back to that touchdown run, when you see that sort of thing happen where someone's able to turn the corner and find some daylight, they did a nice job of disguising the ball, of hiding the ball between one handoff and another so that they could fool the defense to the point where the runner could get to the corner and turn the corner and then run in for the score.
So we'll see what the Lions and the Cowboys do here. Obviously, they're going to be looking for a turnover or a quick 4 and out. As you see, the Cardinals and the Giants really now just trying to run the clock out here. They've got a lead, 18-8, and they can really pretty much just hold on to it and take this one home with a win. But a great game overall. Bangor youth football, the 4th and the 5th graders, and the Lions and the Cowboys still celebrating that touchdown. They've been jumping into each other. There was cartwheels and somersaults going down on the sideline, and it's always good to see the kids having fun with their, when they have success. And that just goes to show that they're having fun with the game, which is what this is all about. Bangor youth football, all about having fun playing football while trying to teach kids the fundamentals and enjoyment of the game. So 1st and 10 now at the 30 for the Cardinals and the Giants. Handoff going to be given to Coda along the far side, the 35, the 40, breaking a tackle up across the 45, still going to the 50, and brought down at the 49. So Coda says, we're not trying just to take the clock down. We want to put up some more points.
That's right. There's no quit on either side of the ball. A beautiful run for him to get as far as he did, and he was gang tackled by 2 or 3 different Lion Cowboy combinations. But again, he kept the feet moving, saw the daylight, went for it, and it took a gang to bring him down.
So with 1:40 to go here, the fourth quarter, the Cardinals and the Giants up 18-8. And they come back to the line. There's a snap, handoff. Not going to get too much there. Brought down on the play. The handoff was to Ethan Dorman, but number 59 of blue, that is Josh Clement. He's in there with the tackle. So he grabbed onto that shirt, said, "You're not going anywhere, buddy, this time." And he pulled him down to the ground. So the defense not giving up in this one. Still playing hard. They don't want another touchdown scored. They really want to get that ball back as we hit the 1-minute mark here in the fourth quarter of game number 1, featuring the Cardinals and the Giants, the Lions, and the Cowboys. And like I said, coming up next, it's game number 2. It's the Cowboys and the Cardinals against the Lions and the Giants.
There's another one of those nice determination tackles.
And here we go. 35 seconds left in this one. The new quarterback in there is Andrew Detour. The handoff given to Dorman. Dorman up across the 40, 35, 30. Still going down inside the 25 and brought down at the 24. A good carry there. Jeff Lewis on the tackle for the Lions.
Yeah, that was a nice piece of running. You get out to the outside, and then you create the pursuit where you put the defense in the position where they have to try and catch you to drive you out of bounds or to bring you down, and they managed to get just enough of him to push him out of bounds to stop the clock with just under 24 seconds to go.
And so the Cardinals and the Giants looking like they're going to take this one. And here, up 18-8 right now with the ball at the 24-yard line. And here they come to the line. Handoff given this time to number 36. That's Joe Brosna. And he's going to get up to about the 15. And that should be the last play of the game as we're at 5-4. And that will do it. So at the end of game 1, it's the Cardinals and the Giants winning it 18-8. You've been watching Page Employment Seaboard Securities Game of the Week. This is Bangor Youth Football. So game 1 in the books. The Varney GMC Cardinals and the Bangor Youth Football Giants 18. The Quality Jeweler Lions and Fairmount Market Cowboys 8. We'll be back momentarily with the start of the second game, in which you will see the Fairmount Market Cowboys, the Varney GMC Cardinals teaming up, taking on the Quality Jeweler Lions, Bangor Youth Football Giants. It's the middle school level. We'll be back here at Cameron Stadium for Bangor Youth Football.
Quite a day at the Brewer Auditorium. And again, through the miracle of television technology, we're back here at USA Fitness. Going to talk to a couple of guys that you saw throughout the day here today. One of our youngest guys and one of our guys that threw around quite a bit of weight this afternoon. I'm going to start with the youngest guy first. It's Kirk Small. Kirk, how are you after such a big meet like that?
Good.
Good. Go ahead.
Good. I started lifting about a month before the meet, and my uncle got me into it, and I've been training with Louie, and then I went to the meet, and yeah.
Yeah. So, you've done your first meet. Went pretty good. Think you might do another one?
Yeah, I think I'll do the next Maine games.
Good for you. And now you said your uncle got you into it. When you first went for your first workout, did you say, ooh, this isn't for me? Or did you say, this is going to be all right?
I said, this is going to be all right, and I'll like it.
Good for you. What do your friends think of all this?
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool? They think of you a little differently now that, you throw around some serious weight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for you, Kirk. Congratulations. I'm going to talk to Travis Adams now. Travis, if you threw around some weight today, it goes to the training that in the behind-the-scenes stuff that goes into a meet like today. Tell me a little bit of what you've done to prepare for such a great effort here today.
You have to learn to kind of pace yourself. You want to progress throughout your training. You take about 10 to 8 weeks to get into it. It's a slow progress. You don't really start hitting the heavy weights until about 4 to 5 weeks out. You really don't have much of a diet. It's pretty much eat whatever you want. And just have a lot of support from your friends. I mean, we got a very good team here. We're all very good friends. We're like a big family, very supportive of each other.
You notice that going through the entire meet, and I want you to go back with me to your first meet. I know Kirk's first meet was here today. There are some guys here, this is their first meet. Take me back to your first meet and what you found, the unique quality of the group that you lifted with.
My first meet was back in Newport. It was just a bench and deadlift meet. It was like a last-minute thing I decided to do. I was always into bodybuilding, that type of workout, but I always had a strong deadlift for lifting like a bodybuilder. So I talking to Louie, he said, "Well, come down, try the meet." I went down and started off with the bench press, and I did pretty well. And then the deadlift, and after that, I was kind of hooked. It's like a big adrenaline rush. I mean, I never knew that it would be that addictive, but it was like the biggest natural high in my life. And Louis said it was going to be that way. He said, "Come down and just try it out," because I really didn't want to switch over to powerlifting. But after that meet, I was hooked, and I've been at it for, I'd say, about 5 years. Yeah, and my first full meet was the Maine games about 3 years ago.
Super. Good for you. Congratulations today. Kirk, congratulations to you. Good luck in the next meet you try. When do you think that'll be?
Next Maine games.
Next Maine games. I'll be looking for that. Congratulations. My thanks to all the guys here around me and behind me here today. We're going to wrap up today's Maine Games powerlifting competition at the Brewer Auditorium. Hope you enjoyed it. On behalf of My Video Productions, thank you for joining us.
Good start. Russell Cretion is our lifter. Greg Dumontier is on deck. Dave Jackson is in the hole. Good lift. Greg Dumontier is our lifter. Action. Dave Jackson is on deck. Paul Dozen is in the hole. Wow. Smoke show. Don't be so nice to that. Dave Jackson in that nice shirt is our lifter. On deck is Paul Dozen. Eric Zammit, you are in the hole. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. At least give him some applause for that shirt. Paul Dosen is our lifter. Eric Zammit is on deck. Michael Erskine is in the hole. I don't think that same weight. Weight remains the same for Eric Zammit. On deck, Michael Erskine. In the hole, Dave Claroni. We have a little pose down after that. Michael Erskine is a lifter. Dave Claroni is on deck. Kyle Johnson is in the hole. Good lift. Dave Claroni is our lifter. Kyle Johnson is on deck. Travis Adams is in the hole. Good job, Dave. Kyle Johnson is our lifter. On deck, Travis Adams. In the hole, Bob Muhlenberg. job, Kyle. Travis, you're our lifter. Rob, you are on deck. Joseph Grecian, you are in the hole. Good opener. Rob, you are our lifter. Joseph Grecian is on deck. Russell Grecian is in the hole. $689 opener. Smoke show. Take it down, guys. Joseph Grecian is our lifter. On deck, Daddy Russell. In the hole, Greg Dumontier. Good lift. Russell Grecian is our lifter. On deck, Greg Dumontier. Greg Dumontier, you are our lifter. Dave Jackson is on deck. Paul Dozen's in the hole. Greg, put some weight on that thing, boy. Dave Jackson is our lifter. Paul Dozen is on deck. Eric Zammit is in the hole. Just how you taught us, Dave. Paul, you're our lifter. Eric Zammit is in the hole. I'm sorry, he's on deck. Michael Erskine is in the hole. Let's go, Paul. Beautiful. Very nice. Eric Zammit is our lifter. Michael Erskine is on deck. Dave Claroni is in the hole. Come on, Eric. Come on, Eric. Beautiful. Way to work, Eric. Michael Erskine is a lifter. Dave Claroni is on deck. Kyle Johnson is in the hole. Dave Claroni is our lifter. Kyle Johnson is on deck. Rob Muhlenberg is in the hole. Kyle Johnson is our lifter. Rob Muhlenberg is on deck. Travis Adams is in the hole. Rob Muhlenberg is our lifter. Travis Adams is on deck. Joseph Cretion is in the hole. Big dog, get in there. Get in there. 717 pounds, people. Okay, Travis Adams is our lifter. Joseph Cretion is on deck. Russell Cretion's in the hole. Bar is yours, Travis. 722 pounds. Huge weight. Joseph Cretion's our lifter. Russell Cretion is on deck. Greg Dumontier is in the hole. Russell Cretion is our lifter. Greg Dumontier is on deck. Eric Zammit is in the hole. Greg Dumontier is our lifter. On deck is Eric Zammit. In the hole is Paul Joseph. Oh, guy, come on now. Let's go, Greg. Let's go, Greg. Having a great day. Nice lift. So gentlemanly. Eric Zammit is our lifter. Paul Dosen is on. Way to work, Eric. Good job. Okay, Paul Dosen's up. Michael Erskine is on deck. Dave Claroni is in the hole. This is also Paul's first meet, and he is having one heck of a day. Same weight from Michael Erskine. Dave Claroni is on deck. KJ, you're in the hole. Good job. Dave Claroni is our lifter. Kyle Johnson is on deck. Travis Adams is in the hole. Kyle Johnson is our lifter. Travis Adams is on deck. Bar is loaded for Kyle Johnson. Good lift. Final lifter of the meet, Travis Adams. £722, Travis Adams. Final lift of the meet. Bar is loaded for Travis Adams. Come on, people. Last lift of the meet. Big weight. Big weight. Hey Kim, we need you up here. Kim Preston, Dave Jackson, Justin Upton, Zane Brown, Autumn Plunke, Michael Erskine, and Garrett Allen. Hope you've been drinking water.
Quite a day at the Brewer Auditorium. And again, through the miracle of television technology, we're back here at USA Fitness. Going to talk to a couple of guys that you saw throughout the day here today. One of our youngest guys and one of our guys that threw around quite a bit of weight this afternoon. I'm going to start with the youngest guy first. It's Kirk Small. Kirk, how are you after such a big meet like that?
Good.
Good. Go ahead.
Good. I started lifting about a month before the meet, and my uncle got me into it, and I've been training with Louie, and then I went to the meet, and yeah.
Yeah. So, you've done your first meet. Went pretty good. Think you might do another one?
Yeah, I think I'll do the next Maine games.
Good for you. And now you said your uncle got you into it. When you first went for your first workout, did you say, ooh, this isn't for me? Or did you say, this is going to be all right?
I said, this is going to be all right, and I'll like it.
Good for you. What do your friends think of all this?
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool? They think of you a little differently now that, you throw around some serious weight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for you, Kirk. Congratulations. I'm going to talk to Travis Adams now. Travis, if you threw around some weight today, it goes to the training that in the behind-the-scenes stuff that goes into a meet like today. Tell me a little bit of what you've done to prepare for such a great effort here today.
You have to learn to kind of pace yourself. You want to progress throughout your training. You take about 10 to 8 weeks to get into it. It's a slow progress. You don't really start hitting the heavy weights until about 4 to 5 weeks out. You really don't have much of a diet. It's pretty much eat whatever you want. And just have a lot of support from your friends. I mean, we got a very good team here. We're all very good friends. We're like a big family, very supportive of each other.
You notice that going through the entire meet, and I wanted you to go back with me to your first meet. I know Kirk's first meet was here today. There are some guys here, this is their first meet. Take me back to your first meet and what you found, the unique quality of the group that you lifted with.
My first meet was back in Newport. It was just a bench and deadlift meet. It was like a last-minute thing I decided to do. I was always into bodybuilding, that type of workout, and but I always had a strong deadlift for lifting like a bodybuilder. So I talking to Louie, he said, "Well, come down, try the meet." I went down and started off with the bench press, and I did pretty well. And then the deadlift, and after that, I was kind of hooked. It's like a big adrenaline rush. I mean, I never knew that it would be that addictive, but it was like the biggest natural high in my life. And Louis said it was going to be that way. He said, "Come down, just try it out," because I really didn't want to switch over to powerlifting. But after that meet, I was hooked, and I've been at it for, I'd say, about 5 years. Yeah, and my first full meet was the Maine games about 3 years ago.
Super. Good for you. Congratulations today. Kirk, congratulations to you. Good luck in the next meet you try. When do you think that'll be?
Next Maine games.
Next Maine games. I'll be looking for that. Congratulations. My thanks to all the guys here around me and behind me here today. We're going to wrap up today's Maine Games powerlifting competition at the Brewer Auditorium. Hope you enjoyed it. On behalf of My Video Productions, thank you for joining us.